Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate you guys being here. So I'm back home, had a great vacation. I know a lot of you knew we were away. If you did not know this, you need to follow me over on Instagram because I share a lot of the day-to-day behind the scenes things. So Instagram information is always down below. Also, I am going to be sharing with you an SCHD update today, and I'm going to share with you a dividend stock that we sold later in the video. So make sure you subscribe, like, and share so that you don't miss the information. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a fiduciary, okay? I do share real numbers, which is very rare, and I do that to show you that with strategic and simple investing steps, you can build wealth. It takes time, but if you're consistent, small amounts add up, you will start to see the growth, okay? So before I get into SCHD and the dividend stock that we sold, I want to do a few announcements. Number one, remember guys that any WhatsApp, any spams that you may come across is saying that, you want a giveaway or anything like that, that is not me. Same with Instagram as well. Sometimes they'll create fake accounts. And so you want to make sure that if it sounds too good to be true, if it says you want a giveaway and you didn't enter a giveaway, just reach out to me just to confirm, always at my email, MommyTraderTube@gmail.com. Do not fall for it, okay? I want to make sure that we're all kind of on a, walking on the same plane here. You want to make sure that, again, if it sounds too good to be true, I won't try to offer to trade for you. I don't trade or buy Bitcoin for you or anything like that. Again, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is, okay? Another thing, I wanted to thank all of you. In my last, I did a share invest video back at the beginning of August. So again, thank you so much, Share Invest, for sponsoring today's video. But in that video, I asked you guys to leave me some suggestions in the comments about another strategy that I could add to our Share Invest portfolio. And so several of you left me a lot of suggestions. I did choose 3. And so the people that I chose those 3 suggestions from, I would like to give you a $10 Amazon gift card. So I have already responded to their comments, asking them to send me an email, and I'll get that Amazon gift card sent to you to thank you for, your suggestions and all of that, because I really want to make sure that as we are building wealth, we are building a community over here. And I do value the suggestions and things that you guys give, even if I may not agree with it all the time, or I may not want to enter, that investment or anything like that. I do value what you guys have to say. So thank you to all of you and to everyone who's gave me some suggestions. So let's start out with the Share app first, and then I'll move on to our bigger SCHD position. So you see it up on your screen. I have my iPad right here I'm looking at. So the first thing you see is our total portfolio balance, which is $143.95. But let's come down to SCHD. We have it in our index funds and chill strategy right here, which is with the Share app. So again, you can create your own strategies, make them fun like I did. I have index funds and chill. I have my kids' favorite things. I have early retirement, and now I have dividend dollars. So we have SCHD over here. Our current position is not 73. That's the current price of it, $73.81. So yes, SCHD did fall this month. I know I've been getting a lot of questions about that. Again, I want to reiterate that I'm not investing in SCHD to sell it a month later or to trade it. I try to really get that across, like I'm a buy and hold investor, unless a fund or company change, which you will see later in this video with the dividend company that we sold. I will ride or die with a stock or with the fund, but if something change, I will sell. Why? Because this is a business at the end of the day, okay? This is not personal when it comes to investing. But you can see the total we have invested in this particular strategy with Share is $26.69, and we have 0.36 shares, and our return for the past month, we're down 1.60%. Again, the whole stock market is down. It's not just SCHD, and I want to make sure I make that clear. It's not that the fund managers did something with SCHD and that's why it's down. The entire stock market is down. Inflation is a very, very real thing. And we have student loans that are going to be due, I think it's the end of September or the beginning of October or something like that. And you have things just getting more and more expensive. So, it's hurting a lot of people right now. And, the market is suffering as a result. I'm not fazed by it. And you're going to see in our bigger position update in a few minutes that we're still buying SCHD, okay? I also have SCHD and my kids' favorite things strategy here. So again, investing for my children is very, very important. Giving them some type of, leg up when it comes to them getting into this real world. We see how crazy things are now. So just giving them some financial push, because I wish I had that when I was 18 or 19 or when I first got married. And so we want to do the same for them. So they have SCHD in their strategy here. I'm just clicking on it. You see it up on your screen as well. Again, the same SCHD is the same price, $73.85. They have $26.69 worth of SCHD or 0.36 shares. So you guys see this, right? I'm spending time on this because I want you to understand I'm building SCHD up from scratch with the Share Invest app. So a lot of you are going to see, again, in another minute, that we have this big SCHD position over Interactive Brokers. But for those of you who are trying to build with small amounts, again, $5 a week is $20 a month. If it's 5 weeks, it's $25 a month. Some of us spend more than that in coffee every month. And there's nothing wrong with getting your coffee, but you want to make sure that you are actually buying assets as well. So I'm going to go on to our SCHD update in Interactive Broker. So right up on your screen, you see that we currently have 415 shares of SCHD. So the last 5 that we just bought, guess what? We bought at a decent price. Why? Because SCHD fell. And this is the perfect perk, I think, of not timing the market, because when there's pullbacks, you don't have to get stressed out or anything like that. It's a sale, right? We all love when assets go on sale, or you should love when assets go on sale. And so we're talking about maybe $31,000 that we have in SCHD. We're not up a whole lot. I think we're maybe even down. You'll see it up on your screen. But again, I'm not fazed by short-term market fluctuations. I'm trying to buy for the long term, 5, 10, 15 years into the future. But in terms of what it does every day, I'm not fazed by it. And traditionally, the stock market does go down a little bit in August and in September. So if I know this ahead of time, I'm like, oh, I can't wait, to invest in August and in September so I can get some of these assets on sale. And remember, SCHD pays out its next dividend in September. So you don't want to miss that. So I'm trying to build up more shares now while the price is low so that I can get a bigger dividend payout when it comes to the end of September, right? And so I'm not phased out about it. I know a lot of you will ask me, like, do you get scared? No, I don't. I learned my lesson the hard way. I am not selling when the things are red, right? I don't want to buy high and sell low. You want to buy low and sell high. Okay, so that's the SCHD update for Interactive Brokers. We bought 5 more shares, so we're inching towards 420, which is good. Slow and steady, right? Wins the race. So let me share with you guys a dividend stock that we sold, and this actually happened while we were away on our trip. So over in Robinhood, you saw recently I did a Robinhood dividend portfolio update. If you did not see that video, make sure you go watch it. Okay, I did that video. I released it last week, I believe, but we sold CVS. Okay, so when I was away on vacation, I got a couple of messages from you guys saying, Shalise, did you see CVS? I'm like, no, I didn't see CVS. I'm in the country. I don't have like good internet access. So I'm like, no, I don't know what's going on with CVS. And then I got an alert from Robinhood saying that our position was sold in CVS. So if you did not know, you can actually put stop losses in. I do this when I'm about to go away with companies that are kind of like I'm on the fence with. Like I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for things to change. I haven't really seen a change. And so I'll put a stop loss and I'll set it really, really low just to give some wiggle room. But if the stop loss is executed, then I know something happened that was bad. So I went to do some research once I got a good internet connection, and I see it up on your screen that Blue Shield of California will no longer use CVS's Health Caremark, which I've heard of, as its pharmacy benefit manager, but instead will partner with other companies, primarily Amazon. And so I was like, oh my goodness, that's a big deal, because now other states are looking to do the same thing. And we know Amazon is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but they're looking to save, or they said that they can save about $500 million by going with Amazon versus CVS. So I was like, no wonder, because when I did the dividend update and I showed CVS, it was like at $76. So my stop loss was at $66. So when the position was exited, I'm like, okay, something had to happen for this stock to fall $10 a share. And so, yeah, our position was exited. And I was like, oh my goodness, I was talking to my husband about it while we were away, and he was saying this is business. And I still like CVS, but I do think this is going to affect them negatively for a while, especially if other states start to do the same thing. And I still like CVS, so I'm just going to watch on the sideline like I am with Verizon, because I do think they're good companies, but at the end of the day, this is business for us, and I have to trust the strategy. If I put that stop loss in because I felt CVS was kind of wavering a little bit and it was executed and it fell down $10 a share, trust the strategy that we created, okay? And so I'm like, oh my goodness, we exited our CVS position. You'll see it somewhere up on your screen, but we did not invest the money anywhere else yet. We took about a $648 loss on it, but most of our other positions in Robinhood are up like 30%. We had one that's up 47%. Watch that video I did when I did the dividend update for Robinhood. But this goes to show you that never fall in love with a stock or a fund, right? That news was released overnight. So they weren't saying, hey, you know what, let's just hold off on releasing this because Shalisa's going away on vacation. She's not going to have the best internet access and we want her to be able to like exit her position a little earlier. They're not saying all of that, okay? Because this is a business for them. So I need to make sure that I'm approaching it the same way. So shout out to all of you who were messaging me while I was away, telling me about what happened with CVS. Like I said, I still do like them. I'm just going to watch and see how this plays out, especially with other states, and if they're going to follow the same path that California did, because everybody's trying to save money. If they can get it from Amazon, why go get it from CVS Caremark, right? So, you know, that's what happened. And that's the risk a little bit of when you buy individual stocks, is that news can be released and it can cause the stock to fall over $10 a share. And when you have a bunch of shares, that can really affect your profit or your loss. So that's the video for today, guys. I gave you an SCHD update. I talked about the giveaway winner, so make sure you reach out to me. And I talked to you guys about the Share Invest app. If you want to sign up, make sure you use my referral links down below. I really have been enjoying them. And yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do with the money that we have from the CVS position. And we just got a dividend from them too. But again, this is business. I'm an investor. I'm not like a lover of CVS. I'm an investor of them. So again, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you bought last week. Did you buy any assets last week? If you did, let me know down below. I would love to kind of chat with you guys down there. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.